No. There it is.
It was me. You couldn't hear me because it was all me. I'm on now. Hi, and hi, all good too. And we're just picking up the Instagram too because some people are on there. So we're gonna do an hour, 26 and flow. So the 26 and 2 postures, but we're gonna kind of flow between them, flow into some of them, and do a little bit of vinyasa kind of in them. I think we'll have a good time. So welcome everyone, and we will do some pranayama breathing to start. So if you want to come and stand up, and just as you stand up and find yourself just rooted through the feet and nice tall spine, let your arms fall to the sides. And then we'll just find our breath. Good. All right. So for pranayama breathing, if you've done this before, you might know it. We grasp our hands, clasp them all the way up, bring them to the chin. It's an inhale through the nose for a count of 6, and an exhale through the mouth for a count of 6, and drop the head. We'll do one set, 10 breaths to get ourselves centered, present, and ready to do our work. So let's go ahead and grab the hands, interlace them all the way to the webbing. Lock them right up to the chin. Keep them right there. Put the belly in and squeeze the thighs. You want to get those nice and together. And then we will begin. Inhale. Draw air in. Chin stays down. Elbows lift. Nice long side body. Exhale. Lift the chin. Drop the head. Press the air out. Keep the elbows lifted. Let them touch. Inhale. Open elbows. Chin comes down. Exhale. Eyes look back. Keep the chin up. Elbows come around to touch in front. Inhale. So as you draw the air in, lift elbows, side body's nice and long. Exhale, eyes lift, chin lifts, and then you bring the arms around to touch in front. Inhale. Squeeze the thighs together nice and strong the entire time. So you want to keep that nice lock in the low body. Exhale. Pulling the core in order to empty the lungs as completely as possible. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Elbows touch. Inhale, keep the knuckles glued right to the chin. Chin comes down. The only movement is the head dropping forward and back. Exhale, just let the head drop. Back stays straight, belly pulls in. Press the air out, elbows touch. We'll do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, full inhale, fill the lungs. Exhale completely, press everything out. Keep emptying, and then arms come down to the side. We're going to begin with Ardha Chandrasana with Padastasana. We're going to end up flowing kind of out of the back end of this. So keep going with me and we'll find our way. Inhale, bring the arms up over the head. You can interlace them, extend the index fingers, and then we'll just begin a little tick-tock, tick-tock. So warming up the side body. Already starting to work with the breath. Inhales and exhales here can help you to try to reach and lengthen. Weight back into your heels a bit. And then next time you come through center, stop right there. Squeeze the palms, bring it way up. Get the legs nice and strong, and then hips left, upper body reaches right. And then you use your breath to help you find depth and your strength. Inhales, nice and strong. Exhales, release a little bit more. And keep pressing the hip out. So it's about length and about press with the hip out. Keep the chin lifted, keep the arms back. So from the side, you're all in one line as if between 2 plates of glass. Press the hip out a little bit more, squeeze the thighs together. Inhale, exhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale, push, 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 and change back to center. Reach up, reset, and then to the other side. Pressing hips to the right, and then upper body reaches. So from the side view, if you happen to have your camera, you can look if you want to, and just kind of see, are you leaning way forward, or are you leaning kind of back or crooked? 2 hips square, 2 shoulders square, chin stays lifted, and we reach and push, reach and push, reach and push. Keep using the breath. Our inhales are our strength, our exhales are releases. Lengthening a little bit more on the exhale. Squeeze palms together, try to straighten the arms, bring them back a little bit more. Open up like that flower petal ballooning. Let's push and push and push and change back to center. Or back bend time. If your neck is healthy, you can gently let your head drop back, look back. Reach way up to the ceiling, and then bring your arms right back. Hips can go a little bit forward as the upper body comes back. And then we use breath. Inhale, exhale, reach. Inhale, exhale, reach. Keep looking. And then we'll change. Come on back up. Once you come all the way up, you extend out the upper body nice and long. Small bend in the knees can happen if you need. And then we'll come out as long and straight with your spine as you can. Then your hands will come to the floor. Remember, walk out the hips. Right, left, right, left. Maybe bending the knees deeply. Just finding length in the back side of the body. Yeah, a little bit of a warm up here. Maybe you can hide it on the toes. Now I want to set up for Padasana from the back. I'm going to reach your hands around, working to cup the heels from behind if you can. Just scoop them like little shovels. Getting as much of forearms behind the calves. Let the head drop, lift the hips. So ultimately, you're working to straighten your legs as much as you can. Maybe they're straightening, maybe they're a deep bend, put your chest and thighs together. Inhale, exhale, lengthen. Pull on the heels, roll weight to the toes. A little bit more work with the breath. Inhale, strong. Exhale, try to reach the crown down. Hips up. Last chance, straighten your legs as much as they'll go. And then change. Bring the arms right out in front. Inhale, lift up spine as long and tall as you can. Exhale, let the arms come to the side. We're going to flow through a quick vinyasa portion right here. I'm going to turn to the side, so you're going to follow me. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and have an inhale and an exhale in your forward fold. Just letting your hands reach toward the floor, upper body hanging. And then the next move we're going to make is we're going to sit the hips down. So we're going to bend the knees. We're going to come down into like a little bit of a ball shape here. Then we're going to lift the head, put the hands down, step back right foot, step back left foot. Let's come to a plank. Hold your plank. Then we're going to lower down to chaturanga. Elbow stand. So lower down, press right back up, hold it there again. Then we're going to step right foot back up, then left foot back up. Crouch into your ball. Lift the hips, forward fold. Inhale, let's lift it up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Take one complete breath cycle here. In and out. And then with inhale, you can bring the hips right down. Squeeze it down. Squeeze it in again. And we'll lift up the head, step back with left foot. Step back with the right foot. Hold your plank. Hold it for just a minute. Now we're going to come down to chaturanga. And hold that just for a few moments. Eye on your toes in the back. And then press it back up. Then we're going to step left foot back up. Right foot back up. Come down to our little ball. Inhale, lift the hips. Coming back to our forward fold. We're going to do a second set of Padasana right here. So scoop your heels from behind. Scooping heels, rolling weight in the toes, lifting and lengthening. See if there's anything different about your length in this set. Inhale, exhale. Breathing. Working to lift hips, roll weight to your toes. Straightening legs as much as you can with chest and thighs compressed. And then we'll change. Arms come out. Inhale. Lift it up. Exhale. Float arms down. We're going to move into our awkward series. We're going to step 6 inches apart with the feet. We're going to bring the arms up, reach them out in front. So lower the shoulders, pull the belly in. First part, we sit down and back in the chair. So you just sit right down and back. Sit down, sit down. Thighs come in as close to parallel as you can. Arms parallel to the floor. Reach the fingertips out. Neck nice and long. Keep the hips back. Weight in the heels. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Knees stay pointing straight in the front direction. Don't let them splay around. And then change. Come on back up. We come up high under our toes now. Feet still 6 inches apart or under our hips. High, high, high on your toes. High as you can go on your toes. and then bend the knees, and then sit down without leaning forward or back. So as you sit down, heels stay up, spine stays tall. Shoulders down, right over top of hips, lower. Heels up, heels up, heels up. Belly in, straight arms. And then raise up, trying to build that control coming up. Once you come up, third part, feet in the same position, press the knees together maximum. Squeeze the knees, come on the toes, heels are up slightly. And then we lower down again, straight spine, trying to keep our upper body up and down. So try not to lean forward. I know it's tricky sometimes, but this is core strength you're building. You're gonna come onto your toes, heels are off the floor. We're gonna hold that just for a moment. Squeeze knees together more, squeeze knees together more. If you rocked a little bit, I just did, it's okay. And then let's come back up. Press the knees, build your strength, bring it up, good. Feet go down, two arms, either side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. We're going right to our eagle posture. We're gonna do 2 sets of this, so we actually do 4 all together, different side. We're gonna bring our arms up over the head with a nice inhale, and then exhale, bring them down, cross right under left. We're gonna wrap, bring thumbs in toward the face, elbows down, and you're gonna open the upper back by bringing the elbows down. Sit down low, and then your right leg's gonna come up over top of the left, and you're working on balance. I had to take a second stance there. And then once you get up and over, sit the hips low, bring the spine up as tall as you can. And if your foot's all the way wrapped behind your calf, good. If it's not, that's good too. Squeeze, squeeze. Work on the squeeze, belly in, elbows squeezing together, knees squeeze together, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Change. Inhale, bring the arms up. Nice open chest. Inhale, exhale, float it down. Wrap left under right. So we're working the thumbs in towards our nose. We're gonna sit low. We'll bring our left leg up over top. And you just go for the best wrap you can. Whatever wrap you have today, that's your best wrap. That's what you're doing. Tighten your heel, sit your spine down, squeeze everything to the center line. Squeeze the belly in, hips working to be low and square. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Change. Let's do our second side now. Inhale, bring this up. This is great for all the major joints of the body. Inhaling, exhale, wrap, sit down, right leg will come up over top. Once you bring it up, side, that's where you stay. Don't fidget with it anymore. Then squeeze everything together. Inner thighs squeeze, knees squeeze to the center line. Calves can squeeze, elbows squeeze together. All the squeezing toward the center line, good for the joints, also your reproductive system, health, energy, good things. Change. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, left side. Wrap under. Best wrap you can. If you have to get up to elbows even, or just aim for the thumb, go there, sit down, left leg goes up over top. The idea is that there's compression coming toward the center. Squeeze and wrap. If you've been doing this a while, you know little things about, see if you can get your hips square. Sit down lower, bring your spine up taller, put your weight in your heel. All those little things you say inside your head so that you can concentrate, do the best you can, and then accept it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, and then change. Inhale up, exhale down. Good. Breath here. So we're going to move into some balancing postures, and we're going to transition between them, do a little bit of flow with them. We're going to start with our balancing, standing head to knee. So we're going to send the leg out, and then we're going to transition out of it, and we're going to go out into a warrior 3 version. So it will be a lot on one leg, and then we'll transition to the other way. So to start, left foot plants, right leg comes up. When you bring the leg up, flex the toe out in front of you. So we're working on a lot of balance, which means tight thigh, pull in belly. If you're good with that balance, you're going to start to round down, bring your hands under the foot. Interlaced hands, flex the foot. So today I want you to think about balance, maybe over super far extension, or if your furthest reach, as long as you keep balancing. So keep balance. Maybe your leg goes out and straightens. Maybe it doesn't. It's an extension of the knee. Tighten the standing leg and work on that balance. So find where you go. Again, really the key is balance. Belly's pulled in, spine's rounded. Now we're going to release from there, but I want to see if you can hold that leg up. If you have to drop it, that's fine. Drop it and then pick it right back up. And then we're going to extend it out behind us. We're going to go out into a version of warrior 3. Extend the leg out so you can get your chest long. You need to do flying arms. That's okay. If you can get your arms out in front, that's good too. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it down. Good. I'm going to work our other side. Right foot's going to be our planted foot. Left leg's going to come up. I'm going to flex the foot towards our face. That flex is to keep the length in the back. Pull the belly in. Again, great to work here, but if you've got more, round it down. Bring the hands under the foot. If you need to bring the knee up in order to get the hands under, that's fine. Keep that thigh parallel to the floor. Eyes look out in front of you. Find a place for your eyes to fix. And you can see about sending the leg out. Maybe today it's going. Maybe you can flex your foot. If it's not there, keep pulling the belly in, no matter where it is. And again, 2 inches out, 3 inches out, that's all good work. Belly in, right thigh super strong. So it might be, you got to bend the left knee, straighten your right knee. If it goes all the way, you can start to bring elbows down, keep flexing the foot. A few more seconds, and then let's release it. So you can hold it up, come up, and then we're going to kick it behind us. Sending it out behind. Great place for the eyes to have one thing to look at. And you can check your arms if you want to send them back behind you. Maybe you can send them out in front. We're working on that nice balance of the right leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Balance so much about our own concentration, not letting everything else seep in. Do them again, or do the first one again, and then we're going to do another warrior 2, warrior 3 later. So just one set of rounded. Bring the right foot up, flex it, round down. The balance is so important. Add this one right here. Flex right foot, tighten left thigh, hold belly button up and in. If you have extension, good. In a colder room, maybe you don't have that much extension. And the trick is, how far can you go and still balance? You're just working on where can I do that balance. And then when you're ready, so I'll give you a few more seconds. Try to bring it out and see if you can release it and then come down without kind of falling out. Again, it's all experimentation. This is called a practice. Left leg up, flex the foot. Right thigh tight, right glute tight, round down. My shoulders round down. I really pull my belly in to get more length so I can reach down and grab my foot. Round my back, stretching my back. Flex the toe back. And then maybe you kick a little bit from the knee. Tighten your right leg. Your brain constantly going back. Right leg tight. Right thigh tight. Right glute tight. Then you send the foot out. Flex the toes back. Keep working on flexing the toes back. It's going to give you more length to be able to extend that leg out. If you can, straight leg, elbows come down. But again, this is all about where can I go today with my body at this moment. Breathe with it. Inhale, exhale. And then when you decide to come out, try to come out with as much control as you can to bring it down. Breath in, breath out. Let's go for a standing bow. It's going to start with left foot, right hand is going to come out. I'm going to grab behind, roll the shoulder open so you're grabbing the ankle of the right foot. You want your shoulder open. It's important that you feel the palm facing up. Left arm extends. And then here's a great place to work balance. But now we go and challenge ourselves a little bit more. Kick the heel back. Maybe come forward with the chest a little bit. Kick the heel back, come forward with the chest. The balancing act. The more you kick, the more you can lower. You want to get your heel off your butt. So if your heel's on your butt and you're down, that's lovely. Maybe practice coming up a little bit more so you can kick a little bit more and then come back to that same spot you had before. Your right shoulder's opening up. Right shoulder opening up. Left shoulder look way forward. Keep kicking. Tighten your standing leg. Stay here for 10 more seconds. You got it. You can do it. Kick it back. Open it a little bit more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Bring it down. Other side. Left foot and left arm. Whew. It's going to reach under. Scoop it up. Scoop the ankle. Shoulder back. Right arm comes up. And then, again, we'll focus on trying to kick that foot away by opening up. You get an arch in your spine as you go here. Kick back leg. Tighten your standing leg. It's super tight. Chin up. No floor gazing. Higher up on the wall gaze. Kick back. Then what's a twist of the shoulder? Real twist of the shoulder back. Tighten your thigh, your right leg. Squeeze belly in order to help you find that balance. Reach it out. All right, 10 seconds. You got it. Do it more. Just 10 with a left hand. Now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breath in. And we're going to do one more trick with that. We're going to go bow, and then we're going to try to release from it and come out to a warrior 3 version right out of it. So it's going to be a kick, kick to kick, and then we'll come back out just enough we can. And then we're going to balance right into a warrior 3. So a little flow between the two. Okay? Right hand grabs right ankle. This is all about balance and concentration. Get yourself set. Think about how can I balance it. Kick it out. It won't stay forever. Kick and find your spot. Find a spot you can hold. Right here, right now, it's about find a place that you can kick and stay in, that you have control of. I'm practicing this too, right at the same time. And then let's see if you can come down and then reach it out behind you. Hands can come under the heart. If you've got that length, you can reach them out. And then bring the hand. Put back down, change. Let's go to our other side. Left hand, grabs from the ankle. Take your time. No rush. When you're ready and you found that concentration, you found the breath again, you kick it lower. But your concentration is your attention to your breath. And you find the spot that you can hold, that you are in control. Right up close to your very edge. Your breath is with you. And then we'll start to change out of it. So you can hold that foot up and then send it back. Tighten the standing leg again. Don't worry about wobbles. They're part of the finding the balance. Practice, practice, practice. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Was mine pretty? I don't care. Did the best I could. Oh, yeah. All right. Arms down, hands to our sides. If you need a sip of water or any adjustments, is a good time to do it. We're going to transition out of some balances now. We're going to go into separate leg stretching. So one side of your mat, we're going to turn sideways for this for you. So a big step we're going to be taking. So inhale, arms come up, and then you're going to take a big step out to the side. So wide stance. And as you point your toes, make sure they're pointing way forward. Chest is open, and then we're going to hinge. Carefully, you guys don't hit your heads together the way you were aimed. And then as you lean forward, we're thinking about the straightest, longest spine you can have. So straight, almost like a tabletop spine. If you can go lower, you can do that. You can put hands to the floor first, reaching down, or go ahead and grab the feet. But spine long. Lengthen spine. We're lengthening the back of the legs. Roll weight to the toes. Spine long. Chin, make sure you're not tucking it. That rounds your shoulders. Reach the crown out. Lift the sacrum, or the back part of the coccyx, up to the ceiling. Roll weight to the toes again. Pull on the feet if you can to help you leverage the body forward, lengthening the backs of the legs. Tighten the quadriceps to help find the length. Inhale, exhale. Notice how the energy changes now that we're on 2 feet. And then to change, bring the arms out beside you. Inhale, raise it up, and then bring our 2 feet together. Arms come down. Last time I did this, I forgot triangle. I'm not going to forget today. To come to left on the mat. We'll take our triangle posture. In it, I'm going to work in a half bind as well. So inhale, bring arms up. Exhale, step out. Nice and wide. This is a strong posture. You'll be holding with strength and flexibility. Turn your right foot out. Sit down into the right knee. You're going to line up knee over ankle. You'll reach your body out. You can do a little work here. If you reach your arm way forward, you see, ooh, look at that nice lean. Now bring it back. Bring your spine up tall again. So sit your head over your shoulders, over your hips. Now flip up your palms. Look at your left hand, and we're going to tilt the right arm down, but we still have that super nice length from the head to the shoulders to the hip to the foot. So there's no curved bodies, so no rainbow bodies, straight bodies. Straight bodies. Sit your weight a little bit more maybe into your right knee so that your hips sink down a little bit more. I'm going to hold this for a few more seconds, then I'm going to have you pull into a bind. Take your left arm that's up, bring it back behind your back, and reach it around towards your right hip. And then you're going to twist open and look over your left shoulder. Anybody has full bind, you go ahead. Here's a place you can play. But you can take a nice binded twist. Twisted spine. Right arm still could be reaching down if you're in half bind. Legs are saying, yeah, I'm strong. Look at me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I see some full binds in there. You can play for a little bit longer if you want. And then we'll change. We'll come on back out to the center. Arms are going to go out to both sides. We're going to turn it right to the left side. As we sit down, so first we're going to find that length. Sit down, knee in. Sometimes it's even nice. Reach way forward that left arm, but then bring it back. So you get that nice tall spine. Look at the right hand, flip the palms up, and then left arm reach down, right arm up. So build length. We're going to hold this first. Left elbow, right near left knee. Fingertips not on the floor, they're kind of dancing. Breath in, breath out, and then let's aim for that half bind or full bind. Take the right hand, bring it around back behind left hip. So we're twisting over. I'm going to twist my shoulder and look over my right shoulder. Anybody full bind, go ahead and play with that. That's fine. We're working on twist bind. Legs are still steady and strong. If I see a bird of paradise pop up in there, that would be kind of cool. Inhale, exhale. Feel the strength of the legs. Breath in, breath out. And then we'll change. Come on back out. Inhale to come up. Bring the 2 feet together. Flat the feet together. Arms down. And I'm going to move to a forehead to knee posture. Did I forget something? No, I'm good. Got someone back behind you helping you stay on track too. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up over the head. Bring the palms together, leave them together. Leave them up there. We step out, shorter stance this time, and then turn face the back of the room. 2 hips square. Reach up, tuck chin, and then rounding down, forehead comes to knee. Bend the knee as much as you need to, forehead to knee. Pull the belly in. Fingertips come to the floor. Goal is to make space between your belly and your thigh and still tuck your forehead to the knee. Chin is tucked in so deeply, you're squishing your throat. And you're giving a little compression in the endocrine system. Tuck chin, breathe in, breathe out. And then you can see you can straighten a little bit more. And then to rise up, inhale, lift up. When you're up, turn. Turn to the other side of the room. Reach up, tuck chin, round down. Round down. If you round down and your forehead doesn't hit your knee, then you bend the knee. So you can tuck and give yourself a goal. Forehead to knee. Fingertips can go to the floor. And don't worry, flexibility in one direction is not always the same as it is in another direction. I might be able to almost do a full split, but this is a challenge for me. My back's tight. And then to come up, we'll come up with the straight legs. Inhale, round up. Good. Let's turn face the other way. Let's do Parsvottanasana. It's another variation. Bring the arms behind you. This is a leg stretch, not so much spine stretch. So we're going to come down again, straight back, lowering down, straight back, lengthen spine, both legs straight, Belly coming toward thigh here, but not rounding the shoulders. Elbows, you can be grabbing with your hands, or a prayer position, other option, or lowering down. Nice breath, in, out. Our exhales, we find a little bit more length. Inhale to come up, bring yourself up, and then we're going to turn, face the other side of the room, square it off, and then lowering down. And this is really more a function of your hamstring length now than your back extension. Still some back extension. And you might find one side's a little tighter than the other, and that's just because the hamstring or the low back's a little tighter. Keep reaching out, and this is one where if you stay for a moment and you breathe in and out, like your exhale, you see maybe there's another inch. Inhale, bring it up. Turn back to center. We'll just close it off. Let's come to tree pose. You're going to finish off some standing work here. Left leg is going to plant, right leg is going to come up. So let's first bring it up, kind of like we were balancing earlier. Just bring it up, hold it. Then we're going to rotate the hips. You can even practice that by just swinging the foot back and forth. And notice it's not the knee, it's the hip. You can say, oh yeah, that's my hip rotation. Bringing the leg up in this lineage, we bring the leg up and we face the sole toward the ceiling, and we let the knee come down. It's really going to open up hip as much as you can. Hold on to it with your left hand. Try to scoop it underhand as much as you can. Let the knee down. Then check yourself out. If you've stuck your butt out a whole lot to do that, so you can pull that up and in a little, pull the belly in, and almost like tuck ribs down so that it's nice and straight. Shoulders down, one hand to heart center. If the foot stays, two hands can come to heart center. And then just know if it's slipping and it's kind of pulling, maybe that's your hip opening. Watch out that you don't feel it in your knee, though. It's hips. Hip, 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 hip. Breath. Now squeeze your left thigh. Squeeze it. Squeeze it super hard for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to try to come out with as much care as we went in. Bring the leg on down so you can hold that knee up and then let it come down. Yeah. That's that nice core strength to bring that out. And that nice tighten of the thigh while you're up there to build that endurance of the muscle. So right leg plants now, left leg comes up. We bring it up and think, how do I hold it up? I hold it up with right thigh, left thigh, and then maybe even moving your hip a little bit. Oh yeah, that's my hip. Bring it up and you check it out. Ooh, how's my hip on this side today? And then as you let your knee down, and you're not needing to go into something in the first moment. Sometimes you need a little bit of time. Check out if your butt's sticking back though, bring the belly in and tuck your ribs down just a little bit. And that left hand can stay at heart center. If your foot stays, two hands. Leave them there. Then experiment. Shoulders down, belly in, crown up. Breath. And then let's squeeze the right thigh. Squeeze it super tight. Right glute too. Hold on to it. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it as tight as you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now to come out. And gently let it out so you can hold that knee up. Hold that knee up. And then bring it down. Think about the mental control as well as the abdominal control that brings in. All right, good. Let's send it out and onto the floor. We'll come down for a Savasana. Lay right out there. Our posture's on the floor. We're going to be flowing those between. Might throw in a little variation of a couple of postures as we can. Oops. You go right down. I have to do that whole camera adjustment thing. Let's make sure I'm in with the camera, not missing any. So right down for Savasana. Nice breath in, breath out. Breathing is as important as every other body function. So we take time here to breathe in, bring in the air that we need. Exhale, let go of the things in the air we don't need anymore. And we're thankful for our breath. Feel any tightness in the body. Sometimes we lie down in a Savasana and realize, oh, I actually, kind of brought myself so tight, my chest is tight. Feel free that if you notice you need to adjust a little bit to get into a more fully extended, relaxed position, that's a great move. But if it's just moving because you feel like, my knees won't hold still, then that kind of movement, I'm going to try to see if you can hold off that movement.
It's being brick. It's a block.
I'm going to work on things being really intentional. Let's go ahead and pull our right knee now up into the chest, Pavanamuttasana. A nice release for hip. Belly compression, pull it in, pull it in. Elbows down, chin is down, spine is long. Oh, nice strength. Strong hands here too. And then change, send that leg out. Bring the left leg up, interlace the fingers. Pull that knee toward the left shoulder so that your belly and your thigh have as much contact as you can. So depending on how your hips open, maybe there's a small amount of pressure way down low. Maybe if you have flexible hips, you're getting a whole line up. But no matter how much, that little bit of compression is super good for the internal organs. It's the strength of your hands and your arms. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in, and send that leg out. Pull 2 knees up and in. Turn yourself into a little orange for a moment. Give yourself a squeeze. Make some orange juice. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Get yourself compressed. And then let the shoulders come down. And let the head come back down. And the chin come back down. And you're going to try to keep those knees in as tight as you can in the beginning. Pull them in. Hold them in. Pull down with the arms. See if you can get your spine a little longer. Letting your hips fall down toward the floor. Keep pulling in with the knees. Hug them in, hug them in, hug them in. And then send the legs up to the ceiling. So we're going to send the legs up. And I'm going to have you just tuck your chin in and pull your head up. So just pull your head up. Arms are just extending back. Now we're going to do a few, they're not sit-ups really. They're leg raises and chin-ups. But we're going to lower the legs down to the floor and let the head come back down. Now, bring the legs back up and lift the chin. Bring them up and then do it again. Lower the legs down. In control, and let the head come down. And then pull the belly in, exhale to lift them, tuck the chin in. Bring them back down. Lift them up. And exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. At the top, your low back is right on the floor. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. We're just going to do 2 more. I'm not really sure how many that was. It was a few. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower, and then last one, inhale, lift, chin tucks the chest, exhale, lower, all the way down, Savasana. Relax, maybe a nice bigger inhale, and exhale, then coming back to something that's really maintainable with the breath. Inhale, exhale, finding a nice rhythm with it. We're going to need to get over onto our belly, so a couple options. We can pull knees in and roll over to the right, or you could do a rock and roll, crossing ankles, or if we want to do our traditional sit-up that goes with the series, extend the arms out, thumbs crossed, legs tight, tight seat, flex feet. Give it an inhale, then exhale to come up. Kicking your way to get up, and we're going to come over to belly. So we're going to flow the next 4 postures together. That's controversial to some people. But that's what we're doing today. So we're going to flow a cobra, a locust, a full locust, and then a bow pose. It's fun. I like it. Hands are going to go down right beside the chest. Chin is forward. Legs, squeeze them together and press the tops of the feet to the floor. Chin is really far forward to begin. Squeeze the glutes again. Make sure the low body is nice and strong. And then inhale, lift up. And once you come up a little high, so that you really have to work to hold. You have to squeeze your back. You have to squeeze your glutes. Drop your elbows down. Inhale, exhale. Squeeze that back body to hold your body up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then change. Bring the chin down. Bring an ear to the mat. I'm going to use my right ear a lot so I can keep talking to you. You should change your head direction every other time. Now our next posture, a little funky. We're going to go right into it. Palms down under the body. Chin way forward. Palms down under the body, chin way forward. Left leg relax, right leg lift. Point the toe out, chin way forward. Press the hands to the floor. Keep the hips square. 3, 2, 1, change. Left foot, straighten, lengthen, lift it up. Breathe, chin way forward. See if you can bring your shoulders down the mat a little bit more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Now, mouth goes to the mat, hands under, and then we're going to work to squeeze both legs up at the same time. Inhale, lift them up. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them down. Arms out, ear to mat. Full locust, shaped a little bit differently. Full locust, why full locust? Because the upper body and lower body all done at the same time. Arms to the sides, palms face down, zip legs into 1 cobra tail, and then inhale, chest up, legs up.
Floating as if on your belly button, lift it up. Shoulders back and down, fingertips reaching. Breath in, out. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Ear to the other side, keep rotating it. And then floor bow. Reaching back, we're going to grab for feet. If you can only grab one foot, you can do one side, and then our second flow through, we'll do it again. Otherwise, heels come toward glutes right now, but as soon as we kick, we're going to kick them away. Chin comes up, kick the heels away from the glutes. Kick them away. Make space between your heels and glutes. Knees, hips distance apart. Keep kicking back, lift up, kick back, kick back, kick back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change, bring it down. Ear to the mat. Let the whole body relax. Stay there. If you feel like it might be a good thing, you can pop up slowly. Send yourself into child's pose. It's sort of a reset, but it's just a kind of length. We are back bending in all these postures. And then we're going to run through each one of those again. Back to our cobra. So in our second set, the second chant, and you can work for a couple of things. Maybe going a little higher, a little stronger. Maybe using your breath a little better. So maybe pick an intention for yourself right now. Do I want to breathe more? Do I want to see if I can get a little higher and hold it? Do I want to make sure my form is as well good as it can be? Let's start with our cobra. Hands right beside the chest. Thumbs about nipple level height. Elbows back already like little grasshopper wings. Zip the legs and then inhale, lift it up. Inhale, lift up. This is an arch of the spine. It's back bend. It's a stretch of your front side body. Inhale, lift your heart. Squeeze the legs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change, bring it down. Ear to mat. Breath in, breath out. You want to work hard enough so this rest feels like, yeah, I could use a rest. All right, let's move into the next one. We'll work hard again. Roll the body right and left. Bringing arms underneath, palms go to the floor. Palms to the floor. Elbows as far under your body as you can. They might mean that they're off the side still. Eventually get more rotation in. Chin way forward, left leg relax, right leg up. Reach forward with the chin. Reach back with the toe. There's length. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Left leg. Reach it out. Lengthen it. Lift it. Chin down. Chin way forward. Extend the leg. Reach it back. Hands still press into the floor. 2, 1. Change. Any adjustments? Bring the mat to the mat. Squeeze the legs together. Inhale. And then lift. Bring them both up. Same time. Breathe. Keep breathing. Little sips of air. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Ear to mat. We're glad we have a little moment of break. Maybe a little tingling in the hands goes with that one. All right, full locust. For our full locust, arms are going to walk to the side, weight on off the side, legs are going to zip together. And we're going to inhale and lift it up. Lift up as much as you can. Bring your head up, bring the chest up. Inhale, exhale. Squeeze the legs a little higher, a little taller, and then bring the chest up one more time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change, lower it down. Ear to mat. Make sure you're flipping the head side to side. And then we'll go for our other floor bow, our final floor bow. Now, I'm grabbing hold. Again, if you did one side last time, go the other one this time. Grab them. You want to line up knees, hips, heels, shoulders, and then we'll kick and lift, kick and lift, kick and lift. Think about how can I get my heels further from my glutes. Heels further from my glutes. Rolling onto the soft part of the belly. Inhale, exhale, kick it back, good. Squeeze the butt, kick it back. 4, kick harder. 3, you can do it. 2, 1, change, bring it down. To the mat, relax. If your heart's beating, be thankful for it. Means you're alive, everything's good. From here, we'll push ourselves up again and slide it back to child's pose if that feels right for you. Back. Walk it up. Maybe just a little, almost like cat cows. Even cat cows could be good. Move through. Then we're going to move toward the top of the mat for our Supta Vajrasana. Again, we're going to flow these 4 postures today. So as you sit, you're going to make sure your heels are just wider than your hips. Knees are forward. Some people might be able to put their knees really close together. You're going to check that out. Knees can separate a bit, but make sure you're sitting between your heels, not on heels, pointing the toes straight back. If this is comfortable, the hips are down, you can move on. You can bring your fingertips to the toes and start to lean back. But hips must be on the floor. They are not on the floor. You stay right there in your weight. This is a great stretch for the tops of the feet. Any runners, anybody, soccer players, a lot of times it's the ankles that are sort of like that. Ooh, I don't know how far I'm going to go today. I always use my first step to check it out. Rarely would I ever hit the floor in the first step all the way out. Sometimes I don't even lean back. So checking out where my body is right now. Breath in, knowing that my exhale is where the body relaxes and releases. And then to change, we're going to bring elbows up, hands up, we'll come all the way up. We're going to sit back toward the back of the mat, sit your hips right on your heels. Feet are parallel to one another. We're inhaling, arms come up. Ardha Chandrasana is not the right name. This is Ardha Karmasana, half tortoise. And then we're going to lower down with the straightest, longest spine you can. Control through the core, control through the back. See if you can fit your feet. Yeah, get your head to the floor before your hands, if you can. And then reach it. Hips back, fingers forward. Hips back, fingers forward. Now imagine I'm coming around to you right now and putting my hands, big palms, my palms right on your low back, and you're giving a little pressure on your low back. Help your low back sink a little bit. See if you can kind of pull with your own muscles internally to do that for yourself. You don't have to put your hands there, but what would you do to get your hips to come down? Belly pulls in, let your hips sink back. A nice little massage we have there. And then to come up, squeeze your knees together. Palms squeeze together. Inhale. Leverage against your own knees and hands. Bring it all the way up. Bring your hands down beside you. And I'm going to come up onto our knees. So camel pose. It's going to be a stretch of the front side body right after it, rabbit. Stretch the back side body. Hands to your low back. Thumbs out, fingers down. You leave them there the whole time if you want. That's a great place to work. Knees are right under hips. So lift chin, lift sternum. We start to look back. Keep pressing the hips forward. Lift chin, lift sternum. Keep pressing the hips forward. Look back. Check out, are you breathing? If you're breathing good, you can keep going. If you didn't breathe, start breathing. Inhale, exhale. If you're seeing the back of the room, you might be grabbing for one heel and the other, especially if you know where you're going. Or you could just be looking, arching, lift the chest, eyes back, chin up. And then to come up, we're going to contract the front side of the body. Bring our body up, chin comes last. And then we'll sink the hips back toward the heels again. So that's full stretch of the front side body. Now we're going to round the other way, stretch back side body. So rabbit or Satsangana, hands near the heels, tuck your chin, round your spine when you're sitting up, shoulders even round forward. And then we'll have our hands right ready to grab over our heels. Tucking chin, eyes look right at your own knees, top of the head, barely hits the floor, and pull on the heels to lift the hips. So your grip, your thumbs are out and your fingers are in. So your fingers are actually kind of almost like touching on the inside. And you're lifting your hips toward this, rounding in like a nautilus shell, like a beach shell, a cinnamon roll, if you will. And then we'll change. Bring the hips down, pull on your heels even to come up. You remember to keep supporting all the way up. Flip it over, Savasana. Legs extended. Arms to yourself. Inhale, exhale. This posture series, based on Vikram's 26 that he put together, is known for its work with spine. And it's that rounding forward, working on the back, bend, going each direction, and the twisting that we do that helps to keep the spine nice and supple. The more we move the vertebrae, the more all the fluids can get into the vertebrae and keep them moving, so we can be more flexible that way. Let's bring ourselves up. You can do it a couple ways. Do the sit-up, extend the arms, legs together, tight seat, flex feet, come on up. Or roll yourself to the right, bring yourself up, and you can do a little rock and roll. I'm gonna roll through these again. It's the top of your mat. Heels come out wider than the hips, Supta Uttradasana, point the toes straight back. And then finding where you are today. Hips are on the floor. If they're comfortable, fingertips come to toes, and you can walk back on the elbows. Do not be afraid of being happy and okay with sitting up if that's where you belong. If you're working on getting the hips to the floor, yes, that's the best work, and that's exactly what you should be doing. If you are all the way on the floor because you flop back into this like it's no big deal, then know that you're getting a nice stretch of the internal organs with that arching of the spine. Inhale, exhale. Just notice what's tight and what's loose, what's relaxed. Then come up. Come up the same way you went down. Go up on your elbows and the hands, and bring the chest up. Come all the way out, and we can walk it back. Maybe reach your leg out, reach your leg out. Walking yourself back to your Ardha Pramasthana, half tortoise. Spine straight, inhale, bring the arms up over the head. Palms together, belly in to help you. The spine is actually the worker here. The core, our strong core, is going to help support the spine as you lower it down. Belly in, long spine. See if you can fit your forehead to the floor. Second time, I love that one. Reach it out, palms together, thumbs crossed. Get your elbows off the floor. Just the pinky fingers on the floor. Long, long arms, and then work your hips back. Again, imagine it coming around, giving you a little push on your middle back, your low back, and it pushes your hips back so you've got this beautiful leg. Reach it out, hips back, reach out, and then squeeze the knees together. You can leverage your knees, press your palms together, leverage those, and then inhale, drawing the air in to bring yourself all the way up, and then arms come down. Exhale, bring yourself up on the knees. So that inhaling actually helps you to raise up because you're actually filling the lungs. It makes it a little bit more sturdy. All right, camel again. Knees typically right underneath the hips. You might bring them out just a little bit more. Sometimes that helps the hips open a little bit, which gives you more opening, especially if you tight quadriceps. Hands go back. Lift chin, lift sternum, look back. Lift chin, lift sternum, look back. Keep your hips over your knees. Always, always, always. If you think you can see the back of the room behind you, you might grab a heel and pull. Pull. The goal here is to stretch all the way the whole front side of the body. So if you can drop the chin back and press the sternum up, go ahead and do that. Keep the hips forward, hips forward, hips forward. And then to come out, when you're ready, you come out the same way. Keep yourself back, and the hands come to the low back, and then come up. That's the safest way to come up. Chin comes west. Then our Sasadasana, one more. Rounding the spine, sit up nice and tall. Hands by the heels, right your head, grab hold. Tuck chin, pull belly in, round it down. Rounding and lowering. Keep rounding the whole way down. Try to put the eyebrows right on the knees, or as close as you can get. Grab the heels and lifting hips. Rounded spine, lift hips. If you're not sure you're doing it right, sit back down, sit up, and do it again. Don't go looking left and right. Pull on the heels, lift the middle back to the ceiling. Belly in, and then lower hips. Lower hips down, keep the chin tucked in. On through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. All the way up, and the chin lifts. Let's flip it over. Savasana. Down we go. Now exhale. So as you lie in the Savasana in between, you might think it's rest, but really on the inside, blood flow is taking advantage of all the opening you've just done. You stretch front side of the body, you stretch back side of the body, Now the blood actually has an easier way into all of the parts of the body. Easier than if you didn't do that stretching. Let's sit ourselves up again. Again, sit up, extend the arms, legs together, tight seat, flex feet. Up, or roll into the right if you need to. We'll come up. This one, Janushkashasana, Paschimottanasana. Extend the right leg out in front, one side, left sole comes to inner thigh. We're gonna sit up nice and tall, and then check out your right foot and turn your shoulders to face it. Shoulders face your foot. Inhale, bring the arms up over the head, and then we're rounding down again. Rounded, just like the last bit of our spine. Tuck the chin in, round the spine, put your forehead on your knee. Hands go out around your foot, but forehead to knee. You only grabbing like one toe or the calf. Bend your knee a little bit more. Put your forehead on. Then see if you can reach back and grab your hands around the foot. I'm talking to my chest there. Forehead to knee, hands around the foot, rounded. Only if your forehead stays on your knee, if you straighten the leg the whole way. Forehead on the knee. Elbows sink down to the calf. And then change, uncurling to come up. Change it out, other leg. Left leg goes out, right leg comes in. We turn our body, face that foot, and then bring the arms up and then round it down, tucking the chin, round it down. So as soon as you practice this series, the 26 and 2 a whole lot, you notice this posture is actually very similar to when we're standing up with that extended leg and the flexed foot. So think of this as practice for the next time. Tuck the chin, flex the foot back. Now we're just doing it without balance. And then change, come on back up. Once you're up, send two legs out in front of you. You can lie down and do a sit-up again if you want that. Sit up, right back down, come on back up. Once you come up, then we're gonna reach feet way forward. We're gonna walk back and forth so our sit bones are on the floor. Arms can come up, and then we're gonna reach way forward. Take two peace fingers, slide them between the two big toes. And then we're gonna fold our body in half as much as we possibly can. Remember back in the beginning of class, when we were standing, we folded our body in half. So here, we're gonna pull on those toes to lengthen. So think about, could you put your forehead to your toes? Not your forehead to your knees anymore. Forehead to toes. Reach it out, lengthen it. So you want to straighten your spine as much as you can because you want all that length to fold your body right in half. Belly comes toward thighs, chin reaches out toward your ankles, forehead toward your toes, reaching out, folding in half, keep breathing. Inhale, exhale, fold it one more time, sink it, reach it, and then inhale to come back up. Once we're up, we're going to go into a spinal twist, spinal twist. Options here. You can keep left leg straight, just bring right foot over, ankle toward knee. That's kind of a very beginner, it's not in the typical posture series. Or bend your left knee and bring your ankle toward your right hip. Right hand goes back behind, left arm up and over, and then we twist and start to look over the right shoulder. Sit up as tall as you can. Press your fingers on the floor to sit up a little taller. And then twist the spine. Oh, that's good. Twist, twist, twist. Inhale, twist, twist, twist. Unravel. We'll go to the other side. So the modification is a leg straight with a foot over or right heel near left hip. Don't sit on it though. Left hand goes behind. It's our kickstand, our sit up. Right hand is going to go on the outside of left knee. And then we work with our breath. Inhale, sit up super tall. Exhale, twist, look over the left shoulder. And if you've got a lot of that twist, you can pick up your back arm. I didn't say in the first step. You can always wrap it to the hip. Lift up, twist. Lift up, twist. Look around behind you. Twist, twist, twist. Change, unravel. Let's throw in a little quick breathing exercise. Couple butts of breathing is traditional in the series. Bring these forward. Once we breathe, we're going to go to a final savasana, and that'll be the end of you. Not the end of you. Okay, and that was recorded. So, end of this. Couple butts of breathing. Emphasis on the exhale. So we pull the belly in to press the air out. So it's pulling belly button in toward the spine. Not with the fingers, we're going to leave our arms out there, but that forceful pull into the belly. So we'll start that a little slow. I'll clap with you, and then I'll pick up speed, and then we will finish it off. Instagram, I know that video is going to step off in a moment. So If it does, you just finish off your Savasana. All right, let's get ready. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and begin. You don't have to clap, just me. You can breathe. All right, let's pick it up a little bit. Five, four, three, two, one. All right, there we are. Final Savasana time. So you're gonna go ahead, you're gonna turn yourself around, let your arms come to your side. Just come to the breath. Goal here, at least 10 breaths, 2 minutes. So that breath in and breath out, you know, the 5-second in, the 5-second out. So we wanna do 10. That would only get us close to 2 minutes if you just did 10. But idea is give your body the chance to absorb and take advantage of everything you just did for the body. All the squeezing, all the twisting, all of the extension. Among other things, it's opening so that your blood can flow more fluidly. And then it can bring in all the oxygen that you were breathing into the body. It can remove the carbon dioxide. It can also get rid of the blood flow, gets rid of other waste products that, you know, go out through your other excretory systems. We don't call our respiratory system the excretory system, but really it is. We're excreting, we're getting rid of carbon dioxide, but our other systems are getting rid of too. You can think of this as a kind of flush of the body. All the twisting, all the compressing, all the stretching, ridding you of the things that you don't need, and it's just helping you to work efficiently. Also so good for our minds. So glad you came to your mats tonight. Happy for those who meet us on Zoom, those who are on the Instagram, thank you. And it's really a good thing for me to see other people taking good care of themselves. So you guys inspire me to keep doing it. So know that it really